Ambiance Interiors was created about 5 years ago when I returned to Asheville. I started this interior design service and business out of my parents' furniture store, which is next door. Sluter Furniture Company has been in business since 1905, and my parents have owned it for about 15 years. Well, the building itself, the uniqueness of the building itself, I suppose, is the fact that it's structurally very sound. It's extremely well built, nice thick walls, easy to cool, easy to heat. We have a lot of room for expansion. We have 2 more floors above us that will become usable space, apartments on the 3rd floor, and rug and carpet showroom on the 2nd floor. Another reason I want to keep this building is because of its location. Ironically enough, Strauss Greenberg and Company had a company in Washington, D.C. do a study about where they should locate their mall. They're the company that want to do this downtown mall. And the study showed that the very best location for retail was downtown Asheville. And what can I say but, well, I've known that for quite a while. That's why my property is valuable. That's why I want to stay here. We want to fight because we want to keep our property. We want to keep well, this area is all part of a National Register of Historic Places area, which is extremely important. I mean, one does not come by this designation easily. A long study was required to be approved by the National Trust to make us this area. We want to preserve it because of the historic aspects of the area. People come in here and remember having been here decades ago. Thomas Wolfe sold papers in this building as a boy. It's valuable in that way. We think it's very important to keep it. We think that the Strauss-Greenberg plan is in direct opposition to the original revitalization plan, which is still the official plan of the city to revitalize downtown through restoration, not through destruction. That's what we believe. We believe in their original plan. We want to see it happen.
So who is we?
We is Save Downtown Asheville Incorporated. There is an organization. We have meetings and committee meetings. We also have a great deal of support from a sort of loosely organized group of people who are constantly in touch with us. We have an attorney, and our attorney thinks and knows that we have an excellent case for taking this problem to court should that be necessary. Right now, the City Inspections Department is inspecting the buildings in this area and in other areas. They are looking for blight. If they find enough blight, then the Planning and Zoning Commission at a hearing will say, yes, you are blighted, or no, you are not blighted. I think that the nicest thing is that the fact that it is cohesive. It's a cohesive architectural unit. You don't run into a building that was built in 1960 that doesn't fit in. That's the nicest thing about them. They all have good natural light, good ventilation, solidly built, thick walls. Almost everyone has room for some expansion, and there's a lot of room to have apartments on the top floors of these buildings and to bring people back downtown to live, to make a true neighborhood in the sense of a neighborhood like you would find in a larger town, a more cosmopolitan area. It could be like a Soho with loft spaces, for example. That could really also help the tax base considerably if we could bring people downtown to live again. These facts are easy to find out. They're the kinds of things that the chairman of our committee, Wayne Caldwell, has been over with City Council. But they don't seem to listen to the real truth about what the potential of this downtown is. It has tremendous potential. We want to see some new development. We would love to see a Civic Center hotel, which is part of the original revitalization plan. It can be built on property that the city now owns, for example. We're glad to see the I.M. Pei designed Axona building go in on Pack Square. We're glad to see that he has asked the city to do certain improvements in the area. We feel that that will help a great deal. There's room for new development. There are many acres of already declared urban renewal area just west of the post office, which would be excellent for apartments, for example, high-rise apartments, luxury apartments. There's room for a lot of growth. It's just that certain people don't seem to know how to go about it, and therefore they will take whatever plan just falls into their lap and looks easy. Our way may be more difficult. It won't take any longer, however, and it will be better in the end.